My name's Evalina Carrillo. I was raised in Riverbank, California, Central Valley, the 209. And what do? I'm a photographer. I just graduated in May of 2024 with a bachelor's of fine arts in photography. And I've been doing it for about 5 years now almost. Started 2019 when I first got my camera from my parents as a Christmas gift. Still been rocking with the same camera till now. And yeah, that's kind of what I do. I do a lot of studio work, which is kind of where my heart's at. A lot of graduation shoots, which is what's coming up right now. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and do something fun. Cute. There we go.
Oh my god, I like those ones a lot. Oh my god, I love them.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
I do.
Okay, are you ready to move on? Or did you still want to do the
which
up close? This one up close.
Oh, there's a... Oh.
I don't know if you want to do that like with that same kind of
I think I like the one further because you can see
okay.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Was there anything else that you wanted to try?
Should I try and go up?
Yeah. Here.
Ma, ¿me podrías ayudar a subirme aquí? Nada más a sentarme nomás.
Now stand up.
No, not stand up. Just to sit down. I was trying to earlier, but I couldn't. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. I was just like,
Cute. I did rugby for like, 3 years. I've done engagements. I've done random fun creative shoots with Ozzy and Alejandro. In high school, I used to do like a lot of video clips, editing videos and photos just through my phone. That was it. And then, so I guess you could say that was my beginning with my journey with photography. But I didn't like dive deep into it until it came to college. And they're like, what do you want to pick? And I was like, brother, I don't know.
yeah.
I'm 17, I don't know. So then I decided either like, do I want to do something like law or do I want to do something like that or do I want to do something that I love? And I was like, photography is where my heart's at, videography, creative, express myself that way. So that was kind of like when that started. I do also have a spot right here that I was thinking about. And I don't know, you let me know what you think. I've done a lot of pictures right here before and it's this patch of like blue, the blue and green right here, if you want to try taking photos right there.
Yeah.
Because I've done a lot of pretty photos right there.
Okay.
So we can do some stuff there too.
Yeah.
So if you want to do this first and then we can do that, or we can do that first and then we can come back to this, whatever you want to do.
Do you have other places for flowers?
Yes, there's this and then there's over there at Mendocino, Kadima Hall inside, like the halls, there's flowers there. And then there's another spot that I have before the bridge.
Then we can do this one, then Mendocino, and then I'll change for the other rest of the
Yes.
flowers. Okay, perfect.
As I got into probably my 3rd year of college was when I really understood ISO, f-stop, shutter speed, and how key that was to everything. Like if you look back at my old posts and everything, you can see how dark everything was. Then it came down to like, okay, well this stuff's kind of dark, and slowly everything started bumping up. And then I started getting in tune with color. And if you look back on some of my work, I have self-portraits where I started messing around with colors. And my process is different with each thing. I probably do. Like with graduation stuff, it all starts before the shoot even starts. I do my own personal research a bit on them. Unless like I know them, even if I do know them, I look at like their Instagram page. What poses do they like to do if they have any posts like out? For different people that I've worked with, I have Pinterest boards of ideas that I think would match them. Like the one for today, she has a lot of flowers in mind. So I was looking on Pinterest, a lot of like flower type-esque portraits to work on. And I did a couple runs, like literally running when I was working out, like running around campus, seeing like, okay, scoping out different areas on campus for flowers, or where are there places that I could take her that not everyone shoots at, that has a bunch of flowers that she's gonna enjoy, and make sure that we plan a date where there's gonna be flowers.
Will you need one more?
I'll probably need another one, yeah. Thank you. We have to make things work. And that should probably hold it then. There we go. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And is that okay to post right now?
Yeah. I'm gonna move this hair from your front so then I can actually see your face.
Do you want me to put it like this behind my ears, or does it look weird?
It looks a little. There we go. Okay, it's better. Oh, there we go. 8 down. Yes. One that's back from 2023 that was really big, and I bring it up so much because it was just such a fun experience, was the national game for the rugby team, the Sac State men's rugby team. And shout out to Kev, because that all came from him. That was all a big opportunity that came from him. But that game was really memorable, just getting asked to come out and getting to shoot and be on the field and talk to other photographers there. Just spend a few days away from school and life in Texas and just do what I love doing and do it with friends. Yeah. That was really memorable. And then I'd say your graduation shoot always sticks out to me because that was my first studio graduation shoot that I ever did, and the vibes were so good. It was so much fun. The photos came out so good, and I really liked it a lot. And that was like, I wouldn't have wanted to do like my first grad shoot with like anyone else in terms of like studio stuff. In terms of like projects I've done, not just clients, I think my senior project that I did, where I did the 5 stages of grief, was a 4-month-long process that I don't know if I will ever go through again, because it was so like heart-wrenching and so much of everything was poured into it. And then if you want to, you could even put one hand over the other, I guess, and then just tilt your head a little bit.
Like this or the opposite?
The other way. There you go, but a little bit back this way. There you go. Tilt it the other way. Just look straight at me.
Okay.
I do freelance. That's like honestly the main thing. I've done other jobs as a photographer for like companies and stuff. Before, I was just doing random shoots whenever people would ask, like, oh, do you want to shoot me? Do you want to shoot me? This and that. And I was doing nature photography, like whatever came up. And I didn't start taking it super seriously. But then when even this starting the rugby stuff wasn't a job or me looking for a job, but Kev, Alejandro, Chris, they found out I was a photographer. Kev knew I was a photographer. And they're like, oh, you should come out to one of our games. And I was like, okay. So I had already gone up to one rugby game, no camera, no nothing, just to watch. But then I went out there with my camera. And even that was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I was Googling stuff like, how do I do sports photography? How does one do sports photography? Like 10 minutes before the game, like, okay, I'll figure it out. And then I got there, I just started messing around with stuff. And then I started that, and the guys loved them. The guys went crazy over them. I was like, good, I guess. And then the women's rugby team found out about me, and they were actually the ones who reached out first about actually hiring me as a team photographer. And then with that came the men's team. Head down, chin down a little bit. Back up. There you go. Peace sign, stingers up. Cute.
Okay. Oh, nice. I love that one.
Okay.
That one. I love that one.
Yes. Okay. Are we ready to move on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you want some in front of the Mendocino sign, or were you fine with just this?
Can I just take one or two?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to walk over that way?
Yeah.
I get asked that a lot. Like, what do I now, especially since I graduated? Now, what's the goal? Because I don't have that cushion of, okay, now you have school projects that you have to do. You have this and that project that you have to do. Now I want to do more self-portrait stuff and get back into that creative eye that I had like last year and before, because I haven't done any self-portraits in a little while. After graduation and then moving back out here and figuring out life, I think now I'm in a place where I'm excited about photography and what I want to do with it full-time and long-term. And kind of even start back at level 1, where you're reaching out to people asking to do shoots, doing creative stuff, doing fun stuff to keep that up while you're also doing the work side of things, of more pay-based type stuff like grad and weddings and engagements and stuff like that. So finding that happy balance where I can make it my passion into my long-term job, but not lose the creativity side of it.
This side?
I think that side looks good. Oh, if I want to focus. Pretty. Do little stingers up for me. Try new things, be creative, get out there. Don't let it become oh, this is work now. Because like a lot of people, like I've fallen into that of like, oh, this is work, this isn't fun anymore. Not that that's where I'm at now, but I've had seasons of that. You don't need the degree. Yes, I have the degree, but you do not need the degree. Put your name out there. Don't be afraid to put your name out there. Also, people are going to say stuff. People are going to look at you a different way because they don't want to see you do good. And stay humble and just understand that there's so many photographers in this world, but the market of it is so big and people are always looking for photos. Again, if you want to book with me, Evalina Marie, 2 E's at the end on Instagram. My website's on there. Email evalinacarrillo20@gmail.com. And then my number. I don't know if I should put my number on there like that. I'm not going to do that. You can just DM me on Instagram, honestly. The buttadawgz, butter with the dogs.
Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe buttadawgz on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.